This production is brought to you by Red Brick Media.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Welcome viewers to Green Lane Masjid. We're at the 15th night of Ramadan. Taraweeh prayers are taking place here at the Masjid. We really want to get you to savor the atmosphere in the Masjid. We're going to be taking the opportunity to go around today and interview many of the volunteers here. They are the backbone of all the security operations that take place here, and to help people facilitate. All the efforts are geared towards enabling everybody here to have a enjoyable experience when it comes to Taraweeh prayers. So I hope you really enjoy and get a glimpse into behind the scenes, all the operations, all the things that take place here, to give you, the people here who come to the Masjid, a wonderful experience. Okay guys, now we're going to the area where everything is managed, and this is called the control room where the operations take place. I'm going to take you inside now. If you just follow me and we'll see what the guys are up to, just come with me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay, this is the main security control room, the hub. This is where everything takes place. This area is designated for our stewards, who you've all met outside. And the stewards, actually, they come in here, they take all their stuff, and I just want to take a seat between you two guys here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How you doing? You okay? Okay, can you just explain what's going on here? Introduce yourself. Amr, how you doing? You okay?
How you doing? Yeah,
okay, we've already met you before outside, so let us know, what actually takes place here.
This is our control hub for the whole of the Masjid.
Okay.
As you can see, Brother Humayun's on the cameras. And I'm just having a bit of a debrief with the manager of the centre here, Brother Ihsan Raza. Yeah, it's all going well. Ramadan's almost, we're halfway through now.
Okay.
Very tired, but alhamdulillah, we're still going.
Okay. So Ihsan, such a big logistical operation, you can imagine, such a big masjid and all the people who come here. I mean, mashallah, everybody who we've interviewed outside, they said it's such an amazing place and everything's really, looked after. And obviously all credit goes to you and the rest of the people who volunteer here. So tell me, how do you manage all this? I mean, is it difficult or is it easy? How do you really get a team together to manage everything like this?
I think primarily, it's all down to Allah's will. End of the day, if it wasn't without the will of Allah, then He could have made this a mess for us and made it difficult for us too. So I think after that, I think it's brothers such as like Amir, the team leaders, the stewards that are on the ground, all the brothers that are volunteering, no matter what they're doing, who then make this operation as smooth as it actually is. We've had a number of compliments from the congregation who have complimented on the stewarding this year. There's been a stronger presence. The Masjid invested in new high Vis Jackets. We also put like a short hadith on the back just to sort of spread the goodness in that sense. We also invested in a lot of sort of new equipment as well and new procedures.
Yeah, we just want to have a look at one of these high Vis Jackets that you've come out with. For many of our viewers here, you may not have seen these types of Vis Jackets. They were made available this year, and you can see the hadith, which is the Prophet ﷺ said, none of you is a believer until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. So again, trying to create this universal atmosphere, harmony amongst the ummah, unity, etc. Okay, Brother Amir, we've been outside, we've spoken to many members of the congregation, and they're really impressed about the way you have volunteers in various positions outside the masjid, and the whole operation. Logistically, it can really pull, the resources. So how do you manage this in such a big masjid? You have 3,500 worshippers here. I mean, how do you really manage this?
MashaAllah, if it wasn't for the sake of Allah, we wouldn't be able to manage anything really. So first and foremost, we're grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the opportunity. We manage it through the dedication of the brothers, and they devote their time to the masjid. Like Brother Ihsan, the manager, is just walking through.
Okay, we'll try and get Brother Ihsan later on, centre manager. So, I mean, are there any issues that you come across, or is it plain sailing? I mean, it must be really difficult having to deal with 3,500 people on an almost daily basis, and especially the last 10 days, you were expecting close to 4,000 people. I mean, are you planning for this? I mean, how are you going to be dealing with this?
Yeah, we're already pre-planned for it about 2-3 weeks prior to Ramadan. And mashallah, everything that we've delivered, we've executed very good, and it's mashallah, it's really turned out well. First week we had a very, very heavy numbers in congregation. As you know, it always dies down slightly, but I think towards the start of the last 10 days we're going to have a really, really big rush on, and we're going to be at our maximum capacity.
Okay, Jazakallah, make it easy for you. Okay, just having a look, we can see many volunteers' jackets and stuff. I mean, different colours. What do these represent? Different colours. What does that signify?
The green high vis jackets are for our first aiders, and as you can see, our head first aider has just walked into the office.
Okay, this is Brother Amin, who we met outside.
We've got a child in Sinbin, and just want to make an announcement to his details.
Okay, for our viewers at home, Sinbin is an area specially designated for troubled kids, etc., who are left loitering around, not doing anything, and in fact they disturb the worshippers here. So we have a special area designated where we take the children, we put them there, and then we make an announcement where we call the parents and we say, can you kindly take your children away so that they can be reprimanded. Many of our viewers have commented positively about all the different various activities that are shown via Ustream and YouTube, etc. So now we're going to take you to the control room where we see all of this action taking place, and this is where we can really disseminate all the activities that take place here via Ustream, via YouTube, etc. So I want you to just follow me now. We're going to have a little peek into the control room.
وأيوب إذ نادى ربه أني مسني الضر.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Okay, as you can see, the brothers are here fast, hard at work. Many screens here. This one actually we can give a panoramic effect. Actually it goes around the whole of the prayer hall and shows exactly what's going on, etc. So any security issues, we can be on top of that. And also this is the main hub where a lot of the activities and action takes place, where we can link the live talks that take place and really get them out to the rest of the world. So I just want to take a few seconds for you to have a little look around here and see what's going on here. Now we're here at the entrance of the masjid. Alhamdulillah, as you can see, work has been taking place at the front here. We're looking at having gates installed, electronic gates that are going to be installed, inshallah. We're looking at completion in about a few weeks' time. This is the new entrance that we can see to my right here. The brothers are waiting here, the volunteers. I just want to get the opportunity to speak to one of the brothers. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. How are you doing? You okay? Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. How are you doing? Okay? I understand you're part of the volunteers team. Okay, so what are your main duties here? What do you actually do?
Well, I have actually a lot of duties. One of them is what I'm doing right now. Standing at the gate here, greeting everyone who comes in, because the first people they see, they're gonna, since we're already instructed, it's gonna have the first impression of the message. So you want to give them the best impression possible. So we want to smile and say Assalamu alaikum. And
even smiling is a sunnah and it's a sadaqah jariyah, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay, mashallah. Okay, so now we're gonna move on up. Jazakallah khair. We're gonna move on up here to the brothers here who have buckets, and today's collection we're doing on behalf of Greenland Independent Boys School. Normally we allocate days to different charities, and today is for Greenland Independent Boys School, and we've had other charities in the past. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing? You okay? Assalamu alaikum. You just check anything in the bucket. Nothing yet. Okay, early days, yeah, not to worry. How's your day going, guys?
yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, so tell me, brother, what's your name?
Ismail.
Okay, so how long have you been volunteering here?
Since Ramadan started.
Okay, and how do you find it?
Alhamdulillah, it's going alright so far.
Okay, and I see, are you always seated here?
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
Or sometimes I'm in the other gate.
Okay, a bit difficult, isn't it? I mean, do you really move out the way when people come? Is it a big rush?
The first few days it was a big rush, but now that it's quieted down.
It's
alright.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So what part of this job do you really enjoy?
Generally stewarding for the mosque.
Okay.
Collecting money.
Okay. What kind of feeling do you get doing this kind of charity work and stuff for the sake of Allah?
It lightens up my day, to be honest with you, because we start off fasting, and then when I come to the mosque and then help out, so it just lightens up my day before.
Okay. May Allah add this onto your scale of good deeds. We're going to just move on. Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, we're going to move on now. Now closer to the marquee, inshallah. We're going to get an opportunity to go inside the marquee and actually see the amount of people who are in there. First, before we do that, I get an opportunity to speak to this young boy here. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Young brother, how are you doing? You okay?
How are you?
Okay, alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Okay, so tell me, is this where you're normally stationed here?
Yeah, usually here or the front reception or in around and the marquee. That's my area.
Okay. It seems like it's a bit quiet here. Is everything quiet here, or are they going to just come out later on and give you a hot?
Quiet, because after first four, people want to get their prayers, and then after that, people come out for a break and go get some a couple of tea or water.
So what do you really enjoy most? I'm asking a few of the volunteers here. I mean, what do you really enjoy most about volunteering? Because it can be really difficult all day. You're fasting, and then you have to. That takes a lot in itself out of a person. 17, 18 hours. Then you stand here for a few more hours for the sake of Allah. Well, what bit do you enjoy the most, and why is it that you do it?
Because I'm a people's person. I like meeting different people. I mean, that's one of my hobbies. So that's one of the main reasons I decided to get involved with Masjid and volunteer. And also, because Ramadan only comes once a year, you want to make it something special, something memorable. So when Ramadan goes, you can say rather than just being a normal Ramadan where you just fasted, closed your fast, broke your fast, tarawih, that sort of stuff. You can look back and say, yeah, I got involved with the Masjid this year and I made someone smile, or helped this person find a lost item, or help the brother in the wheelchair getting. Just about helping people really and getting the rewards.
It's really amazing, isn't it? I mean, when you see you actually are part of this process, when you're helping people, and you can see the smile on their face, and you know that you've done something really to help somebody out. I mean, that must be an amazing feeling.
Yeah, it is an amazing feeling, especially a lot of the people when you see them, but they appreciate the volunteers giving up their tarawih and their most of the days and evenings as well, because some of the volunteers they'll fast for 19 hours, they come here and they give up a few hours, and see a lot of the congregation, if not most of them, they actually appreciate us giving up our time as well. The good thing is because a lot of the people I've met on the volunteer side are all youngsters, and plus it's good to see them giving away the summer holidays to help the local masjid, and what they could be using as leisure time, going out to play football or cricket or whatever, but they've decided to invest that time in the masjid.
Well, we don't want to keep you from your duties any longer. Jazakallah, thank you very much for speaking to us. Take care. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Men's entrance, and we have a brother stationed here again with a bucket. We have various volunteers who are stationed at various entrance and exit points, and they're here to collect the donations. Assalamu alaikum, young man. How you doing? You okay? Okay, how's your day going?
Alhamdulillah, still going alright.
Okay, any nothing in the bucket yet?
Yeah.
Nothing?
There is something.
Okay, so tell me, is it a busy day compared to normal days, or how do you find it today?
It's alright, like not that many people are coming out, most of the people are staying to pray.
So you're expecting a mad rush towards the end? Okay, Jazakallah. Hope you have a nice day, inshallah, okay? If you follow me now, inshallah. Okay, so now we are now in the main prayer hall. This is the shoe area. And again we have volunteers, stewards designated at main points. Okay, assalamu alaikum, how are you doing? Okay? Okay, we just want to get a feel of the day in the life of a volunteer, and we just want to find out what kind of experiences that you have. Tell me, how's your day been?
The day's been going okay so far because it's Jummah, so everybody's in good spirits and stuff. It's been going fine so far. Everyone's been fine. We don't usually have problems. You know what I mean? We just explain to brothers if you have a situation, we explain to them our terms, and they usually understand and they're happy with that.
Alhamdulillah. So far so good, no problems at all.
No, it's been fine. It's been fine. Of course, anywhere you go, you have ups and downs. But any downs you've had, we've straight away we've explained and we've sorted out the situation. And it's been fine.
Okay, may Allah make it easy for you. Okay, we're going to move on now, and we're going to go to one of the team leaders. From all the volunteers that we have team leaders who are in charge of a team, and this brother here is Naveed, and we're just going to ask Naveed what's going on. Assalamu alaikum, Naveed. How are you doing? Okay, on camera. Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, just explain to the viewers here what's going on here.
I'm just assisting the young Muslim brothers here.
Okay. Okay, has he lost his shoes or something?
He's lost his shoes, yeah. I said,
I hope he doesn't pick up a size 9 black leather shoes. They're my shoes.
I hope not.
Okay. So, Naveed, tell me, how's your day going today?
Mashallah, the day's very good. It was a busy Jummah, and Tarawih is also very good.
Okay. Now, I can understand it can be really difficult, the sheer amount of people that come here. How do you really manage this?
We manage it as a team. We have a great team here. So it's not just one. There's no I in team, so we're all a team here. And it's very good. We thoroughly enjoy what we do.
Okay. I noticed that you have this, mashallah, new Vis Jackets, and there's a hadith at the back. If you just want to show this to our viewers, GLM volunteer. The Prophet ﷺ said, truly the faithful are to one another like components of a building. Each part supports the other. And I think what you just mentioned really exemplifies that, how you all work together as brothers and really support each other for the betterment of the masjid. May Allah reward you guys for all the effort that you're putting in. And is there anything you want to say to our viewers?
I would say to anybody that's going to watch this, Green Lane Mosque is the place to be. Jazakallah khair.
As you can imagine, the amount of people who come here, we're going to have a lot of hungry bellies here, and the Green Lane Masjid has really set up an area here called the porter cabin, where we have all kinds of delights, sweets, chocolates, blended, etc. So I want you to follow me and show you what's going on in here. Come on, follow me. Okay, before we actually go in there, another brother here who's on the buckets, and we're going to go into the marquee in a second. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How you doing? Just want to quickly find out how things are happening here at the masjid, what your role is, and what kind of experiences that you have. So briefly, just want to mention, how's today been?
Today's been good, alhamdulillah. No trouble at all.
Alhamdulillah, okay.
Everything's going fine.
Okay, alhamdulillah. And what part of this job do you enjoy the most?
Just mixing in with the brothers. You meet all the brothers that come to the masjid, so it's good.
Okay, mashallah, reward you for everything, okay. So now we're going to just go into the porter cabin. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Okay, if I can just squeeze through here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. As we can see, business is booming here. Lots of sweets, variety, Cadbury, chocolates, everything. Okay, let me just ask one of our customers here, Brother Shabir, mashallah. How you doing? Okay. Brother Shabir, what have you purchased today?
I've purchased 13 more of Fortress of Muslim books.
13 or 30?
13 more. I purchased 15 the other day.
Subhanallah.
And I was 13 short.
Okay, subhanallah, okay. Plenty of du'as going out, aren't there?
Yeah,
okay.
So, good Ramadan gifts for everybody, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, really, for our viewers at home, these are ideal gifts for the Muslims. We are definitely in need of du'as. Fortress of a Muslim, one of the top authentic books when it comes to du'as. Okay, have you had anything from here? I've heard they're making good blended milkshakes. Have you tried anything yet from here?
Yeah, actually, I tried the flake milkshake. Mashallah, it's very, very nice, very tasty. Okay. Just what you need after a long tarawih, so it's nice.
Subhanallah. Okay, so as you can imagine, viewers, you need a professional to really make sure that these shakes come out really well. So we're going to just come round the back here and just speak to the man who makes the shakes and see how business is. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu.
Okay, Suhail, brother, how are things here? How's business?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, it's busy. Okay. The milkshakes are a best seller.
Alhamdulillah. Does it remain busy throughout 2 hours throughout Ramadan? Does it remain busy?
It does, definitely.
Okay, so I mean, what's the favorite seller? What's the best seller? What does everybody like?
Probably the Snickers milkshake.
The Snickers milkshake.
Yeah.
Okay, jazakallah khair. Okay, we'll leave you to it, guys. All you youngsters, can you hear me? Okay, we're on a TV here. Okay, and I just want you to make a noise, say Salaam Alaikum, okay, after 3, 1, 2, 3. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, jazakallah khair. Okay. So of course there's always something here to make our congregation, really smell beautiful when they're standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So just by the gates here we have a stall set up. Anybody who wishes to purchase it, there are different types, different brands, alhamdulillah. They can come here to the exit point here where the stalls are set up and they can purchase anything that they like. Experiences, how do you feel when you come to the masjid? What's the best bit about the masjid?
Alhamdulillah, I think the imams are quite the best at the masjid, and obviously the stewarding as well and the organisation which goes behind the actual the tarawih itself.
Okay. Do you come with family?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Okay, and everybody, the whole family, everybody enjoys it, yeah?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, may Allah again increase your spiritual experience here at the masjid, and we look forward to seeing you every day. Jazakallah khair. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, we want to move over and try and get somebody else from the crowd. Any willing participant who's going to feature in our little promo. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. How are you doing? You okay?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, we're just doing a little documentary here about the Khalood Prayer at Green Lane Masjid. We just want to ask you your experiences. Do you attend here regularly?
Yes, I do attend regularly in Green Mosque since 1982 actually.
Subhanallah,
guys.
Special.
Has introduced me to this mosque.
We have a special platinum member here. He's been here since 1980. We've seen people coming 2-3 years, but 1980 is a special platinum member.
When it was the old mosque, right at the back,
Okay, very good point.
Yeah.
When it was the old masjid, you've seen the changes that have taken place here. Tell me, what do you think?
I think the Greenland, the reason I also come here, I think the people who are actually involved and the people who are looking after the mosque are the most sincere people I have ever seen. around the mosque. Even though I am an Arab and a Yemeni man, and we do have mosques which are belong to Yemeni and Arab, but I feel very comfortable, and I feel these people are very sincere, and they do a great job. Every time there is a collection for some project, I see the project built and actually standing within 2 to 3 years after they actually planned. The planning is fantastic. The promises to the people are actually on time, and that's really what makes people give, because they can see things happening. The people are very serious here. I'm not telling you because I really don't know I don't know who are actually the people who are responsible, but I can see their work. The work are very honest, and that's why I come here, because I feel very attached to Allah directly.
MashaAllah, may Allah reward all the brothers who are actually facilitating and making all the changes. And again, the changes are there to benefit the community, the congregation, so you can have a greater spiritual experience here at the masjid.
I've interviewed people before.
Okay, so Brother Nadeem, who's a regular attendee here at Green Lane Masjid, is here. We're quite happy to have bumped into you, Nadeem, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Okay, how are you doing today?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, tell me, we're asking a lot of people about their experiences at the masjid. Just tell me, how many years have you been coming to the masjid?
I think it's been 7 or 8 years, alhamdulillah.
Okay, and do you live within close proximity to the masjid? Do you have to travel to get to the masjid?
It's about a 10-minute car journey.
Okay, so I assume you must bypass many other masajid to come to this masjid. What is it about this masjid that really attracts you and makes you want to come to this masjid? Why does this one stick out for you?
Okay, there's a number of reasons. One of the main things with this masjid is that it's very strict upon Quran and Sunnah. It's absolutely authentic Quran and Sunnah. There's no culture involved, and this takes me on to the second point. In this masjid, you get Pakistani brothers, you get Afghans, you get Arabs, you get Somalis, you get reverts, black reverts, white reverts, and there's a real sense of brotherhood, and the brotherhood is on the basis of Islam. It's not a cultural masjid. It's not a Pakistani masjid. It's not a Yemeni masjid. It's not due to nationality or origin. So that is one of the main reasons why I come here.
Alhamdulillah, I think that's a very good point that you make. Many other people, they call towards unity, but unfortunately it's not exemplified through their congregation. Many people who attend this masjid, they always mention how this universal brotherhood is really exemplified and reflected through the congregation. You have Somali, Pakistani, Indian, Arab, white, non-white, all these people here. Okay, like I mentioned before, we have certain team leaders who are allocated teams. And one of the brothers we are quite fortunate to have is Brother Ittisam here, who's actually been involved in security for a long time. He actually delivers workshops and presentations going out to different people, and he talks about how to effectively deal in situations regarding to security. Brother Ittisam, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you doing? Okay, who's this next to you?
This is Brother Amin.
Brother Amin, okay. Okay, brothers, how are you doing today?
Alhamdulillah, very well.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. First, I just want to ask you, Brother Sam, we're quite impressed. We've been walking around the masjid, the amount of people coming and going, etc. It's a very, very big project. It really stretches the resources. How do you manage it?
Alhamdulillah, obviously everyone that's here is here for a reason. They want to obviously they appreciate it's Ramadan. Everybody's here for the reward. So I suppose we've all got the passion and the drive to want to kind of be here. The management we work really well with the masjid, and everything's it's set up well. So it works. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, and Brother Amin, what are your duties here as a volunteer?
There's two parts to it. Basically, one is to make sure the congregation read the salah without any disturbances, both brothers and sisters. And second part is, as a first aider, to make sure that if anyone incurs any injuries, to basically first point of call, and to make sure that they're sound, they're safe, and if they need any further assistance, actually to take necessary measures in regards to that.
Okay, mashallah, may Allah reward you. You're actually not participating in the prayer, obviously, for the sake of other people, because if you participate in the prayer, obviously other people will not benefit because of all the disturbances. So again, you actually get the same reward as the people who are praying. Okay. The other question I wanted to ask was, it's a tough day, Ramadan, 17 hours approximately. You're fasting, and then you come in every day here and you stand around 2 hours dealing with the public. How do you do it? First, I want to ask you, how do you do it? What's your main kind of enthusiasm? How do you do it? What's your drive? What drives you?
My first drive is...
don't say Peugeot 506 or whatever. Yeah, what drives you? Okay.
First point is inshallah trying to get the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, trying to attain His pleasure and seeking a way to paradise. Second is my father passed away in June in February, and I hope that any efforts which I do inshallah goes on to his scale of good deeds, and inshallah that's one of my other drives inshallah as well.
Inshallah, this is definitely sadaqah jariyah. Anything that you do which is good, benefits the ummah, the community, then automatically by default your father inshallah will attain the reward. May Allah keep you strong. Brother, yourself, I mean, what's your drive? What keeps you going?
Alhamdulillah, my drive, again, like Brother Amin just mentioned, it's receiving the rewards from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum. I've kind of worked for many years within the security industry, and I wanted to actively use them skills that I've acquired over the years towards the good of Muslims and towards the good of the masjid. So alhamdulillah, I've now had the opportunity to implement the skills that I've learnt to build an effective security operation inshallah, and like you've just mentioned, I believe it's working. So it's for the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's voluntary, we're not getting paid, but you know, we take donations if anybody's offering, but alhamdulillah, that is the reward from Allah.
Jazakumullah khairan. Both of you take comfort from the fact that you will be paid inshallah, and your payment on the day of judgment will surpass any kind of payment that you will ever get in the dunya. Again, may Allah reward you both. Shayman, assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. One of the key points everybody enjoys about this masjid is that every night they do a Khalood Prayer, and this really gives the opportunity for the worshippers here to really feel for all their Muslim brothers and sisters across the world. When the Imam talks about the calamities that are befalling the Muslims, and he asks and beseeches Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help the suffering, and also the individual problems that people face throughout their lives. And if you follow me now, we'll actually get a glimpse of the congregation inside the masjid who are partaking in the witr prayer.
ومن اليقين ما تهون به علينا مصائب الدنيا ومتعنا اللهم بأسماعنا وأبصارنا وقواتنا أبدا ما أبقيتنا واجعله الوارث منا.
So we have here with us Muhammad Saeed, who is the main trustee here at the masjid, and for the viewers at home, you can remember that we went around the masjid and we had all these positive comments and compliments about how well the masjid is doing over the last few years, the positive changes. So I want to ask Brother Saeed the key question. I mean, how do you really manage to facilitate and to ensure that everything, you know, works accordingly in a masjid? It's such a big masjid here. How do you really run things?
Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. Alhamdulillah, the masjid has evolved over the last few years. The Taraweeh operation, as you're seeing at the moment, started from a small operation a few years ago with a few volunteer brothers helping out. But alhamdulillah, right now, the way we manage this, alhamdulillah, is we have a good management team who oversee the organization of the volunteers. There's a brother who's dedicated to maintaining a pool of volunteers, training them, etc. He has a dedicated team. They're all volunteers that are working with him, alhamdulillah. Very committed, they're here every day. They have specified duties which the brother has given to them. And alhamdulillah, as a team, they achieve what they are achieving, alhamdulillah.
Jazakallah khair. Okay, and coincidentally, you're the last person that we're actually interviewing. So is there any final remarks that you want to pass over to the audience, viewers at home? Any message that you want to convey?
Alhamdulillah, the message really to the brothers who are the volunteers, really to thank them. May Allah reward them for all the work they're doing. Inshallah, they're leaving a legacy in the work they're doing here. And they're also creating a level of professionalism, inshallah. As regards the people that pray here, alhamdulillah, without their attendance here, we wouldn't be here. We welcome them, we welcome their suggestions in terms of any improvements that we can make. I'm sure there are many that we can. And if there are any comments, criticisms, suggestions, please come forward to the office or email us your recommendations. Jazakumullah khair.
So I hope you've really enjoyed taking a behind the scenes look at Green Lane Masjid, all the things that take place here, and also all the dedicated staff that we have. May Allah bless all of them who are here to facilitate and ensure that everybody who attends here has an amazing experience. So what are you waiting for, inshallah? We have 15 more days. The last 10 days we're expecting a guest imam to come from Makkah, inshallah. So come and join us for the last 10 days, inshallah, and we look forward to seeing you then. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.